Hey yo, what's up? All right, so I want to do something a little different today. We're going to talk about my recent update on DJ gear and why I decided to go with the Pioneer REV5. Out of all the controllers you can get for 2025, 2026, I came up with the REV5 and here's why. So let's begin. Starting off with my old controller. I have the DDJ-REV5, which in reality, I wanted to just do USB sticks, and I thought it would be a great idea to just, have the screen, not have the laptop. But after doing several corporate gigs and weddings, man, just having a laptop and typing in a song and doing the shortcut quick switches is really convenient, especially like there was some corporate gigs where I had to have a list of songs just boom, ready to go. You do your shortcuts, shift left, shift right, move those tracks around. It's way harder to do it when you have a little USB stick and you have to scroll and type this little screen. Just didn't work out. So I went back to controller life, and after looking at all the options, I had an opportunity to get the DDJ-RR. Let's get a close up. The DDJ-RR, which is record box only, but I got it for dirt cheap. And so it was practically brand new. I thought, let's just stick with that. But in reality, I wanted something a little more advanced. This only worked with record box, and if I upgrade to record box 7, it won't work without the subscription. Fast forward, I researched the REV5 and saw that REV5 works with Serato, which is still my favorite and my first go-to, and record box, and the Algorithm DJ, Algorithm DJ Pro. It works with 3 freaking controllers. And so I thought, you know what? This makes sense, but not just that. I'm gonna go over some big ass details, which you probably should know. So, as you can see, let's see if you can see in the back. I'm not sure. Let me do a little quick, slow scroll. It has 2 USB-Cs, right? Maybe let's just get in closer. Let's get this camera. All right. It has 2 USB-Cs. Now, that is very helpful for 2 reasons. I sometimes have my iPad as a backup, and if I could do controller B to play Algorithm DJ Pro, which, man, if y'all don't know, is incredible. Like, literally, I could DJ. I have my whole shit. You saw how quick that was? I'm doing this with one hand right now. Anyway, that could be controller B. Controller A can still be Serato on my laptop. So that right away, if my laptop ever crashed, God forbid, or ran out of battery, I have my backup, okay? Also, the reason why I came up with this and not the Flex 10, because people are probably gonna be saying, well, why didn't you go with the Flex 10? It's pretty much the same and looks dope and whatnot, I don't know. The reason is because of, right here, key. Now, this key sync, for all the house DJs out there, or DJs in general that like to mix in key, to simply have this boom boom and be able to switch the next song into the key of the song that's currently playing is unmatched. That really improved my DJ sessions. It's just overall fun also for me to DJ like that. I don't like the restriction, with the old controllers, you couldn't do that. You had to maybe even do it on the laptop, manually click the key up and down for Serato. But for this, boom, it's a simple boom, up and down. So I really enjoy that, specifically, with rocking Serato and whatnot. Also, I never thought I would love this, but like, I DJ at this place, Hotel Empire, and they have the Rain Premium controller, whatever it's called, Performer, Rain Performer. And it has these little switch for the effect switch. And I've started to fall in love with it, especially like you can set it to like FX1 or like the FX1 to like echo out or echo fade out. There's like different types of effects you can do. I really fell in love with the quarter note or half note, half beat echo out. It just really helps. And shit, before I forget about that, god damn it, we got the stems, baby. So like I can straight up do my tricks now, have acapella only, or if let's say I'm mixing a track and there's too many vocals on it, I'm trying to mix out into the next song, I'll straight up just like turn off the vocals, turn off the melody, and just have bass and drums, or just turn off the vocals. You know, it's just, there's a lot of reasons why I bought this REV5 controller. It's also light. It's not as heavy as the DDJ-REV5, which I just cannot bring with me. I couldn't DJ with it. And last but not least, oh, actually, there's a whole bunch of features still I gotta talk about. Because, you know, I like to help the DJs out. Look at this shit. Needed the XLR. The reason why I even got this controller, it was lightweight, but it also had the XLRs, and it had the 1/4 inch, and it had the RCAs. It was multiple inputs and outputs that were very necessary for the type of DJ that I am. A lot of big gigs, they require the XLR. Smaller gigs, sometimes if you're at a bar or whatever, friend's house, that RCA is very handy. And then the booth, I actually use the booth a lot to connect to my RCF JMix 8 speaker, because I can there's a channel on the JMix 8 that uses TRS 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch wires, and that's very helpful to just connect and use the booth. Where is it? I cannot find it. Anyway, oh, I think, is the booth on this side? Still getting used to this controller. Anyway, I like to use the booth for that. And what I wanted to, oh yeah, and the mics. So I heard good things about this mic. I didn't even test it out yet on recent gigs, but to have the option of XLR or the TRS go right in, and then an additional mic, game changer. And the auxiliary. Now the auxiliary is kind of dope because it has, and you know, you guys probably seen a bunch of reviews, but let's flip this shit around. It's so heavy. It's actually not that heavy, but it's pretty heavy with one hand. This auxiliary, you've seen it, it has a big boost, this big gain knob. So if I have, let's say I wanted to use the auxiliary, where are you? If I wanted to use the auxiliary to plug in an RCA to, let's say, a USB-C, I can have an additional phone or my iPad playing Spotify, and have a Spotify, like, you know, just type right away a song that I need to play in an emergency. Let's say a client comes up to me, and this happens quite often, especially these clients that got all the money. They're like, hey, here's 20 bucks. Can you play a track for me real quick? And it's like, well, shit, if I'm only limited to my iPad and a laptop and I don't have internet or whatnot, I can at least use my phone and use the Wi-Fi from the phone, or I mean my mobile service, to play a track. So, you know, all in all, I'm running out of breath. All in all, this shit is dope. Also, I like the fact that the pads are like right here all in one area. It is a little tight, but I mean, it works. It saves some time. The only downfall to this REV5 is this little Q area. I'm absolutely not used to using it. It's kind of annoying. I love the full platter, feels great. I love the jog wheel control. I always keep it at 12 o'clock anyway. Oh, this thing I'm not used to. I'm still used to having the sides, but like, you know, after a DJ session, I used to DJ back in the day with vinyl, and you know, we had our turntables flipped to battle style. And so like, you know, it kind of reminds me of battle style. The range, I heard you could do up to like plus 100, negative 100, which is ridiculously crazy, because that means you can like straight up take a trapped 70 BPM track and make it into 150 BPM if you really wanted to, but I highly suggest don't do that, because you'd be making a damn fool out of yourself. You got your filters, very important. I still love these filters. I just DJ'd a corporate gig that had the Pioneer, what is it, the V10 mixer, and it doesn't have these the filters anymore like this. You have to like assign it on a return. Freaking sucks, ridiculous. I would not want or request using a V10 if I don't have to. Trying to think if I forgot anything. I wish it had the only, like, you know, the Flex 10 has the little, you can see the artwork, but I mean, for the price, to pay $700-800 more just to see the artwork and have some maybe more effects, I felt like it didn't make sense to buy. Oh, and I didn't talk about the last thing. This is powered by USB-C, y'all. So I can use a MacBook plug, and I actually have a story. Why the hell not? Let me just say it out here. I had this controller and I forgot the power source. I freaking left it home because I had it in my other DJ bag, and I was asked out. Luckily, this controller is powered by bus powered USB-C. So my laptop actually got to power this computer, this controller, and I got to complete and do a wedding. Thank God for that. But since this has USB-C, I always bring just an extra MacBook plug now. Do I have it at hand? Let's see. Yeah, here, boom. I usually have, you know, an extra brick, but I actually went to Anchor. Come on. And Anchor has, can we close up and see it? They have their Anchor 511 charger, and you see it says 30 watt. So 30 watts, USB-C, and look how tiny that shit is. That can power this. Technically, I haven't even tried it yet. I'm scared to, but I will eventually. This is what it comes with. And the specs do say it's the 3A DC, whatever, you see it, and it's USB-C. So I have this. I'm always gonna have this in the bag, but God forbid I forget it for whatever reason or it stops working. I got my backup Anchor to power this beautiful big device. So, woo, that was a lot, wasn't it? And there you have it. Hopefully that was helpful information. Yeah, as a professional DJ for 20 years, I really took things under consideration and really dug deep, and this REV5 made the most sense. There you have it. Hopefully that's helpful information for y'all. And as always, if you like what you see, support the channel. That's all I ask. I'm not even trying to sell you shit. Just enjoy the knowledge and pass it on to others. All right, until next time, it's Morsy. I'll talk to y'all later.